Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Allergies are kicking off today and it's really windy, do apologise. Right, I've decided to try and do a stealth camp on my own. I'm not looking forward to it, gotta be honest. But Hidden Hammock, Josh and Cushion the Bush, they keep saying you gotta go and try again. So I'm literally across the road from my house. There is a forest here and I've got a location in mind. So I'm going to do it again. I am going to attempt a solo camp. See how we get on. No guarantees I'll be out all night. It's so windy, I won't be able to do a lot of talking by the look of it. So this is the location, you've seen it all before. Fields just at the back of my house and there's woodland, and just up there on the left there's a bit of woodland against a road, and I'm going to get in there, but I'm going to walk through the field and then come up around the back from the roadside so nobody will see me go in. I've been feeling under the weather with my allergies, so oh, the wind's just dropped there, that's good. So I've been feeling under the weather with my allergies, so I haven't brought any alcohol out tonight. I'm just going to ride it out. I've got the front door key if I fail, and I will be straight back home. But what I intend doing is, if I don't sleep, every hour I'm going to give you an update, and if I miss an hour out, that means I've fallen asleep, so that's good. Right, let's head over there. I suppose the aim of this video is to show that not all of us are able to camp out on our own at night. I always like to take somebody with me and have a right laugh, and I would just find it a bit boring, I think. But we'll see, I might enjoy it, I might not, can't be negative. So it's anywhere in amongst that lot I'm aiming for. It's just 5:15, and the reason I've come early is because you can video in the daylight, otherwise it's still pitch black. That's hopeless. So I've now turned left, I'm going to head out of these gates, turn right and walk up the lane, and then I can get into the back of these bushes somehow and see how that goes. This is the road, a bit less windy here, and then those bushes are on the right hand side now. So the good thing about this location is that I have got the road, which will be right next to me, about 10 yards away from me, and if I get panicked or if anything goes wrong, baby can jump in the car because she's at home, drive straight up this road, beat the horn, and I'm in, and the serial killer will be running behind me. Just looking here, there's a bit of a ditch down there, sign there, it says soft verges. You don't get any warnings of soft Belgians, do you? No, you don't. There's one way in, that might do me actually. I'm going to go in here, no one about. Ooh. Let's have a look. Now I want to be off the beaten path, but I also want to be able to see across the field. It's not been trodden down here, I'm going through here. Oh yes, this is good. Come to a clearing already. It's a bit high risk in the daylight, and there is an entrance there that dogs might come running through. Let's just have a quick look at this side. I also need somewhere for my hammock. Thorny bush. This could be better. Not a lot of cover though, but I've got a tree there and I've got a tree behind me. No, I'm thinking a bit further on again now. Let's have a look. This is a bit better cover. Yeah, and I've got two trees. I think this is better. I'm going to go for here. There's people there already. So I'm going to do what Outside Attack says and just sit here for 5 to 10 minutes, just see if I feel comfortable and if there's anybody about. Well, there is going to be people about because there's a big field right in front of me and it's still broad daylight. But what I will do now is set up a time lapse. Right, got the old glasses on, got the DJI, and it is already set. So that'll do 5 to 10 hours. So I'll set that up because I only get the time lapse of it going dark, so there's not much point of doing anything else. Let's get that set up first. There's a lot of foot traffic only meters away from me here. It's really windy. There is a bit of rubbish being left around. I can assure you that's not mine, and I won't be taking any back tonight. This place is absolutely littered. That's the best I can do with the time lapse. So that's kind of pointing through the bushes. I might try and get it closer as it gets dusky. Food wise, I've gone simple tonight. I've just bought a tin of curry, which I'll warm up on the, is it the BCB? I can never remember the name of that stove, but I'm going to warm it up on that. And that'll do me. And I just bought a bottle of juice, no alcohol tonight. Keeping my wits about me. And I brought the hammock as well, camouflaged hammock. Let's have a bit of an explore. So you can't really get approach from that side at all. That's the playing field. And then that is all just the entry where I came in. You've already seen that. I've got the Northern Ireland imitation pack, if you like. It's made by Combat. Pretty good, I'm impressed. I couldn't find the actual thing, but I'm really happy with the quality of that when it came. And I've got my usual duffel bag with a bit of gear in. Not an awful lot. Let's get a shot of the field. Right, I'm fairly comfortable, so I'm going to get my chair out and have a sit down. That's the footballers shouting. So I'm sat here in the most dense part of the camo, and I've got my back to where I know nobody can get through, so I've only got to look in front of me and I can see if anybody's come in. I've got a good view of the field. So at the moment I'm pretty comfortable, but I always am until the dark comes. And I know where I'm going to hang my hammock as well. It'll be through the bushes, so it might be a bit awkward, but we'll get it sorted. That's the other view going that way. That's the entrance where I came in. Don't forget to check for widow makers. There's nothing above me. So while we're waiting for the dark, I came out of my house the other day and a YouTube channel called Ford Transit Connect Camper. I made a comment on one of his videos that I bet he couldn't get a sticker on my van. Let me show you. Here's something I recorded, it's about 2-3 days ago now. Let me show you. Hi guys and girls, something's happened this morning. So I was on Ford Transit Connect Camper YouTube channel. Lad by the name of Ian, does overnight camping, similar to myself, does a lot of solo stuff. And he put a sticker on one of a fellow YouTuber's car, or he was attempting to, and I was watching the video, and I happened to make a sly comment. I said, I challenge you to do that to mine. Now this guy lives 2.5 hours away, so there was no chance of that happening. Or so I thought. Let me show you. And here it is. Doggo was here. Unbelievable. You've absolutely done me there, Ian. Well done. Congratulations. And I look forward to the video. It'll have already been out by the time you see this, because I work about 4 weeks ahead. Yours will probably be out by now. So absolutely hilarious. Well done. Really impressed with that, mate. What I am going to do is take it off and I'm going to put it on the inside of the van. Cheers, mate. And there we go, Ian. That goes pride of place alongside the only van sticker from Camp Like a Boon. Appreciate it, guys. If you can send me any little stickers that are small enough to go on this van's plaque, on the van cave, I'll put them on. So it'll be shown a lot more often on my channel. Unfortunately, people won't be scanning it on the outside, but because it's red on blue, couldn't live with that. Thanks for doing that, mate. Really appreciate it. Superb. Cheers, Ian. So go and check out that YouTube channel, Ford Transit Connect Camper, and watch Ian solo camping. Sometimes he takes his lad, I have seen, but mostly solo camping in all different locations. Lovely guy, good fun, and he's got a really nice van. He's done a really good job of it. I'll put the YouTube channel here. How amazing was that? Well done, Ian. Well done, Sam. Some people heading straight over here. They've gone straight past. That's a bit weird. So apart from all the people that keep going past, pretty comfortable. Oh, well hidden. Just waiting for it to go dark now. This is tea. So it's simple. And I'll be cooking that on baby's stove, which I have to put back after. And I've got baby's pot as well, which I'll have to clean and put away. I only brought one camera stand, and that's for the time lapse, so I'm not going to be able to get many full body shots. But you'll get the idea. I think when it does get dark, you can see that tree to the left and the tree right in front of me. I think I'll put the hammock there because nobody will be about. That way I'll be able to set up the camera stand and I can get a bit of a better full shot of me putting the hammock up. So this is where I'm going to hang my hammock, from that one to that one, because it will be dark and there'll be nobody about then. Just having a look over the field now. There's definitely less people about, and it is starting to cloud over a little bit. Let's check out the weather. I had a look at the app. It did say a light shower, and I've put a tarp in, but I'm not going to put it up because I can put it up in 2 seconds if it needs it. And in this big open space, it's going to be a bit obvious from the field. So if I have to get up in the night and do that, so be it. I never thought I'd actually be sat here wanting it to go dark so I can do some cooking. I was chattering away then, and that woman just walked straight past me. Never even looked in, but she had a dog behind her, and he didn't have a sniff either, thank the Lord. Now my excuse, if anybody does come in and say, "What you doing, mate?" which is completely unlikely, isn't it? But we've used it before, me and Big Jace, and we just said, "Oh, we're just doing a YouTube video." That seems to be the answer for everything. "Oh, just doing a YouTube video." I don't know how that justifies everything. Camp Like a Boon, you should have said that to the police when you were caught in Belgium. "Oh, I'm just doing a YouTube video." when they drove you to the station. I love it. So settling into it, feel good already. Text message just come in on the phone. Can you see that? Hope not. Let's just... Mrs. Baby, do you want picking up already? I'll just answer that. So as you can see, I still haven't unpacked because there's no point yet. I certainly can't cook because there's just too many gaps and it'll attract the dogs. Big up to the Stealth Camper Alliance, by the way, and all you solo campers out there. Awesome. You do a great job with your videos and I love watching them. Super windy. I thought that dog was coming in then. Wow, this is mega windy now. This gap keeps opening up in front of me. Well, they were about 3 meters away from me. So we're definitely starting to lose the light now. The iPhone always makes it look really bright. It's such a good camera, I think. But we are definitely losing the light now. That cloud over there looks a bit gloomy. I don't want it to rain. That would not be good for the camp. So I've just moved the time-lapse camera so I can get a bit more of a view of the sky. So when you're watching a time-lapse, it's moved because I've just moved it. It's a better place and it's a bit dusky now, so I couldn't put it there to start with, it was too bright. So it should be cool. Now I did bring the hammock on this one, but I do wish I'd bought the Dutch army tent, I've got to be honest, because if it rains it doesn't matter. And the camo on that is just amazing. As you saw on the Survival Sound video. So, kind of messed up there really. So I think I've decided that if it starts raining, I'm not stopping. But we'll see. Maybe I'm making excuses. Yeah. Gotta put up with the rain, haven't I? SD the transit camper goes teetotal. It's not tea though, it's juice. See what the time is. 6:35. Well, I think it's dusky enough now that I'm just going to lay back in the woods a little bit and cook my dinner because I'm starving. So I've gone a bit deeper into the woods now. Time lapse is there. Camp will be between those 2 trees. And I'm far enough away that I can light the stove and cook my curry. Got baby's stove and that gel. Only need half of that for this job. One-handed, look at that. And it's not amazing, this curry, but I'll certainly enjoy it. Tries to sneak baby's lighter out too. She won't be happy with that. I got banned from this last time I used it. Perfect. And that won't take long. It's getting proper dark now. Using a bit of camera light now. Still playing football over there in the dark. That'll do for me, bubbling. That's took like 5 minutes. I'm going to grab that and go back to my chair, back to my other spot and eat that up. Oh, that's a bit scary. Hope that was me. Right, I'm going to eat this and then I'll be back with you. Oh, is somebody coming? They were really close. I tell you what, for a cheap tin of curry from Aldi, can't knock it. That was superb. Now I mustn't forget to wash that when I get in. Right, gonna head back for the stove. Get that put away. Should have cooled down by now. That's all packed away, grab me tin. I can go in my plastic bag that I've brought. There's a view of the field. Baby orders lots of clothes, so that's perfect for these dirty tins. So just behind me now, there's a group of kids down there that have finished playing football. Now they've got torches out and they're all sat in a circle. It could be a long night before I can get the hammock up. So I've changed places. I've just come out of that little snug where I'm in. I'm sat between the two trees now, ready to start thinking about putting the hammock up. But it's just not quite dark enough, although this camera does make it look very dark now. Another 20 minutes, I think. It's difficult to see me, but the time-lapse camera, the DJI, just went off. I've been here maybe 2.5 hours, and it said 5 hours when I switched it on, didn't it? 100% battery life, 5 hours. It's gone off. Absolutely rubbish. It's the worst camera I've ever bought. DJI, I can't remember what it's called, DJI Mini, I think. Absolute junk. Don't buy it. under the tree in case it rains. And I'm getting in my sleeping bag. Boots off. So I'm in. There's still people about, you can hear them. I feel comfortable at the moment. I like the noise of the wind, so that's good. And I've got a good view from here across the playing field, so I can see what's about. So at the moment, I'm chilled. It might be because I can still hear those lads in the field kicking the football, and they've got torches on their bikes across the pitch, so it's perfect for them. But we'll see when it all goes quiet. It's pitch black now. So it's 9:30, as you saw. And while I've got noises that I'm happy with, I'm going to try and close my eyes and see what happens. But if I wake up, or I am awake, I'll just talk to you every hour. 11 o'clock. The footballers are gone, and now it's just silent. And so far, I absolutely hate it. Quarter to 1. I haven't slept. Can you hear that motorbike? Oh my God. The noise from traffic is unbelievable. Do people not go to bed around here? But we're okay. But I'd rather be at home. Got to be honest. Five past 3. Took my hat off because it's getting on my nerves. It's made me head too hot. Well, I've unzipped the bag and I can't see anyone on the field, but there's definitely a group talking somewhere. But I suppose each to their own. They're not going to bother me. 4 o'clock. I'm not putting the light on. I haven't slept. But again, I'm happy. I feel safe. There's no one about. It's all good. What's that? 5:15. I'm done. I'm getting up. So I am up now, and that's basically coming here, getting in a hammock for 6 hours, not sleeping, and going home again. Crazy. I don't know how you guys find it any fun. It's hopeless. So we're all packed up. That water bottle's staying. I'm not taking other people's rubbish home tonight. It's freezing cold. Leave no trace. I just pick up my camera stand and I'm away. So time to make a sharp exit, and this time I'm going across the field. So I'm glad to get out of there, really. I've got to be honest. Is it fun solo stealth camping? No, it isn't. It isn't. So I've come to learn through that experience of lying in the woods for how long was it? Best part of 8 hours. It's too dark to do anything. I've come to learn that I don't want to do, I've got a street light here, that I don't want to do solo stealth camping. But I did it, ish. I've abandoned at, what was the last time? 5:30, wasn't it? I abandoned at 5:30 and just said, that's it, I'm getting up. And I am heading off home now, doing a long walk in the wind. But it was a good experience, but it's an experience that tells me I won't be doing it again. So if you stayed till this far, thanks for watching, really appreciate it. You've been watching Steve the Transit Camper, who is no longer a solo stealth camper. Catch you next time.